Yo, what is good, people? Welcome to Game Notes. NBA Game Notes. Gonna do this throughout the playoffs, watching the games, hop in commercial breaks, timeouts, quarters, halftime, and normally I'm gonna do pregame to give you a couple minutes pregame analysis, and then just publish it right after. Get my immediate thoughts, immediate reactions on these games throughout the playoffs. Hope y'all enjoy. Memphis, Portland right now, 28-14. Blazers are up, 2:26 left in the first quarter. I'm not going to do any highlights because the NBA is cracking down on content. So hope y'all enjoy the commentary here live right now. We're mid first quarter. Like I said, the Blazers are getting production from all over. It's not only Lillard. 5 points for Lillard, 6 points for McCollum. Nurkic just hit a three. Collins hit a corner three. Melo's doing some work getting to the line. Hazonia got to the line, hit a three. So it's a very even effort from the Blazers right now. And the Grizzlies are just not up to the task right now. They just seem flustered. They honestly seem young. They are a young team. They're led by Ja Morant. Dylan Brooks is doing too much, 1 for 5, and he's kind of been doing that throughout the seeding games, taking shots, ill-advised shots. Brandon Clark brought some great energy as he came into the game. Got a quick offensive board and a bucket, but just not too much going on for the Grizzlies. Valanciunas is getting some boards, doing what he can. Kyle Anderson, his twitchiness, he is getting some pump fakes up and whatever, but it's not leading to too much. Like I said, the Blazers doubled the point total of the Grizzlies first quarter, and it just doesn't look like the Grizzlies really have a shot so far. That's what it's looking like. Let's see what the rest of the game comes through. I'll probably hop back in after these 2 minutes at the first quarter break, give another mini breakdown, and it's just gonna be clips like this, 1 to 2 minute segments until we get to the end of the game, as I'm taking notes, literally taking notes and then sharing them with y'all. We'll talk to you now. Yo, first quarter just ended, 31-19. Blazers take the lead. Gary Trent gave him a quick bucket for the Blazers, and then Grizzlies. Melton's doing a lot, honestly. Melton is getting some steals, not really consistent on the offensive end, making mistakes, but he's immediately making up for those mistakes on the other end. Hazonia had a nasty chase down block on Melton. The bench is giving us some energy, some fun play to close out the quarter, and Melton hit a nasty three, step back fadeaway three. 0.5 seconds left in the first quarter. This game is fun. It started out super sloppy. It's getting a little bit more organized, especially the Blazers really kind of caught heat in the second half of that quarter. So we'll see what the second quarter and beyond is going to bring. Yo, look at this block by Gary Trent. Just destroying Melton. And Whiteside came into the game, and the Memphis Grizzlies went on a 15-2 run. Also coincided with Lillard being out. So just the two, Lillard coming out, Whiteside coming in, Nurkic going out, like, not a good look for the Blazers. And now they're down 3. I was just saying how I don't see how they could, get down. But the Grizzlies came back with Kyle Anderson. Let's get it. So Lillard just got hit in the head as he's diving for the basketball. Hopefully, knee to the head. Hopefully that's not a concussion. But Lillard comes into the game, 2 back-to-back step-back threes, matched by 2 from Dylan Brooks. And this one is looking entertaining. But damn, that's a hard knee to the head of Lillard. Hopefully he's good. The big man doing work here in the second quarter. Valanciunas, 14 points in the period. Nurkic, knocking down threes, knocking down mid-range. R.I.P. to Yusuf Nurkic's grandma too, who unfortunately lost her life to Corona. But he's putting on a show here. 52-46. Blazers pull back up as the starters get more minutes. And yeah, it's really picked up. Like I said, the first 5 to 6 minutes of the game, it was like, this is kind of sloppy. Is this gonna continue like this the whole way? But really energized, really physical. People flying on the floor. Like we saw, Damian Lillard got his head hit as he was diving on the floor, and that was preceded by Melton kind of doing a lot. Dillon Brooks, again, doing way too much for the Grizzlies. He knocked 2 down, but he's just turning it over or taking ill-advised shots. And yeah, when you do that, sometimes it's going to go down. Sometimes it's never going to go down, but the process is not correct. Brooks needs to really tighten up what he's doing. Ja Morant has quieted down. He's turning it over quite a bit, not making the decisions that you want him to make. He had 5 early and hasn't scored since. 1 assist, and how many turnovers does he have here? I'm trying to... 1 assist and only 1 turnover. I thought it seems like he's had more turnovers. Anyway, Kyle Anderson is a real story though. Only 6 points, but 6 assists to go along with that. Him and Valanciunas have this connection going in the second quarter that's just amazing to watch. Anderson, great, super shifty in the pick and roll. Valanciunas, a big target, has the soft touch. So that JV slow-mo combination right there is killing it in the second quarter. Still even balance for the Blazers. We were talking about that in the first kind of segment. Melo 10 points, McCollum 10 points, Lillard 11 points, Nurkic 11 points. Balance from the starters there. 14 rebounds for Nurkic too. It seems like he's getting to every board. If he's not getting the board, he's at least there contesting it and tipping it and making it tough for the defense. Nurkic is just playing super well. 2 steals to boot. And yeah, it's a fun game. It's heating up. We got how many left? 3:24 left in the second quarter. We're gonna come back at halftime. What is good, people? First half, 58-52. Portland is up, and you just saw Nurkic walking off as he just grabbed his 17th rebound. Nurkic is going crazy. Valanciunas is going crazy. The big men are killing it right now, and it's not like new age big men either. It's some Valanciunas and Nurkic type, old school, big, slow-footed, back to the basket offensive rebounding, European type big men killing the game right now. Nurkic 15 points, 17 boards, doing everything. Honestly, he's hustling to lose balls as quick as he possibly can get there, and it's so palpable when Whiteside comes in. Whiteside literally came in. Grizzlies went on a 15-2 run, and that was the only positive stretch the Grizzlies had. Look at this. What's his plus minus? Whiteside's plus minus -7. Nurkic, Lillard plus 19, plus 19. Literally, whenever Nurkic or Lillard have been on, the Blazers have really dominated. Honestly, the Grizzlies have not really been able to do anything when Lillard and Nurkic have been on the floor. And I mean, they're up 6 now. They were up 14 at the end of the first quarter. So it just doesn't look good for the Grizzlies. I think the Blazers are probably just gonna have to ride it out with Lillard and Nurkic right now. I mean, they're really tired, they're exhausted, but it'll be worse if they have to play again tomorrow. If they win this, they're good. They're gonna go on to the actual playoffs, play the Lakers, which is gonna be a super tough series, but they don't want this second game against the Grizzlies. As for the Grizzlies side of things, Ja Morant kind of picked up a little bit, showed his quickness, got some quick buckets in transition. His in and out dribble is just so filthy. He's been using that a few times, and it's just he's not really controlling the game as like he should. The offense is not really flowing very nicely, especially in the half court when Ja Morant is in control. It's honestly going better when Kyle Anderson has the ball, and when Ja was out and Anderson was in. Yeah, it coincided with the Whiteside and Lillard, or the Whiteside minutes and Lillard being out, but Anderson was also just making smarter plays. And I don't know which one is the real catalyst there, because Whiteside was the pick and roll defender the big man pick and roll defender in those minutes when the Grizzlies came up. So that's why maybe Anderson was killing it. Not 100% sure, but got to read out this JV stat line: 16 points, 7 boards, 3 assists too for Valanciunas. Ja Morant, 11 points, 3 boards, and we're at the halftime mark. We're gonna come back in the second half, probably somewhere mid-third quarter. Let me know what y'all think of the cuts of the frequency. I don't know, this is the first time I'm doing it this way, so just leave your feedback and comments below. I'm gonna try to get to almost every playoff game, so stay tuned. I'm excited for the second half. Let's get it. What is good? 74-72, halfway through the third. Portland is up. And Dillon Brooks is just proving me wrong. Dillon Brooks is knocking down crazy shots. He just got to the rim for an and one. Lillard is knocking down crazy shots. Ja Morant is playing better. But on the other end of the floor, the Blazers still doing work. Wenyen Gabriel knocking down open J's. Lillard obviously doing his thing. 21 points, 4 assists for Lillard. Nurkic still killing it, 15, 18. And this is just back and forth. Honestly, back and forth. Blazers were up 6 going into the second half. And now the Grizzlies cut it by 4. It's just a fun game, man. It's just a fun back and forth game. I'm excited to watch the second half of this third quarter and see what else is going on. Again, Dillon Brooks making crazy shots, doing too much, but he's making them today. So that's the real story right now. And we'll talk to you after the third quarter is over. All right, I had to hop in. Ja Morant going crazy with the slam. Damian Lillard posterizing the Grizzlies. Dillon Brooks still going crazy. And this game is just so fun to watch. Brandon Clark knocking down 2 threes from the corner. And the Grizzlies now back up. The Grizzlies take the lead. And man, again, Whiteside in the game. Grizzlies take the lead. I don't think that's a coincidence. Look at this. Look at this plus minus. We're at minus 14. CJ's a minus 12. Carmelo's a minus 14. But every time the Grizzlies are going on a run, it just so happens that Whiteside is on the court. I don't know what to say. So we'll see if Whiteside remains. And we'll see if the Grizzlies can keep this up. Again, the Grizzlies need to win this one and the one tomorrow if they win this one. So they're playing for their lives. The Blazers, they're banged up, they're bruised, they're tired. So they really want to get this one done. Anyway, Ja Morant, 10 points in the quarter. Killing it. I'll come back at the end of the third quarter. Memphis Grizzlies up 5 to end the third. Brandon Clark coming up clutch. Again, look at this. Look at this Ja Morant attempt to destroy Whiteside. Doesn't go. Gets the board. Hustles. Finds Brandon Clark in the corner. 3 for 3 for Clark in that corner in the third quarter. And man, this one is a game. Everyone's going hard. It is win or go home for one of these teams. The other one, I've been saying this all throughout the video, but man, 94-89, Grizzlies up. Ja Morant, 21 points, 8 assists, 5 boards. Really stepped up this last quarter. Dillon Brooks, 17 points, 2 assists. Valanciunas, 18 points, 11 boards. Brandon Clark, 20 points, 3 boards. And just so much hustle. 72% from the field. 4 threes. Like I said, 3 for 3 in that third quarter. And the Blazers need some more. Whiteside was in. And again, the Grizzlies are taking advantage of it. But Nurkic can't play 48. Nurkic cannot play 48. He's going hard. He's exhausted. Gary Trent isn't giving him too much. Lillard, 26 points, 7 assists. And I'm just pumped for this fourth quarter. I'm going to keep this one short. I'll catch you midpoint fourth or maybe just at the end of the game. We'll see. Had to pop in for a second. 3:40 left in the fourth quarter. Grizzlies up 2. Gary Trent hits a just crucial three-pointer. Lillard is exhausted. Ja Morant's quickness is just killing the game right now. 31 for Lillard, and Ja is responding with 28. The point guards are going at it. This is a fun one, and we'll see. Nurkic with a huge offensive board and one. Puts Portland up 113-111. 20-20 game from Nurkic. Look at this. McCollum knocks it down from 3. Melo can't get it to go. Nurkic gets the one-handed board reach back. Knocks it down. Gets the and one. CJ McCollum, 15 in the fourth. Knocks down a 3. Knocks down a mid-range. Just going at Ja Morant, doing everything. Look at this. Dribble, tween. Puts the shoulders, step back. The contest. No, sir. CJ puts the Blazers up 7. Let's go. Lillard driving kick to Melo in the right corner, and Melo knocks it down. 15th leading scorer in league history. CJ and Melo closing this one out, and it looks like the Blazers heading to the playoffs. Wow, what a game. Portland is up 125-122 with 1.4 remaining as I'm recording this, but the game's basically over. Memphis has no timeouts. They were down 6, and Melo got to the line, got fouled real quick. Ja Morant came down, knocked down a 3, and the Grizzlies right before that knocked down a quick 3-2, and just 2 quick threes to just keep the game in question a little bit. But it was not enough. Grizzlies, tough outing. CJ McCollum just took over, and there was not really much they could do. Ja was playing good defense too. I mean, CJ was just knocking down crazy difficult shots. Lillard seemed tired. Was he hurt? He got that hit in the head late in the game. Lillard was not stepping up as much as he normally does, but still 31 points, 10 assists for the man. I'm saying he didn't I'm saying he didn't play well down the stretch, and he still had a 30-10. Only 40% from the floor. CJ, like I said, going hard in the fourth quarter, 29 points. 3 boards for him. Nurkic, 22-21, 6 assists. Did have 5 turnovers, but man, what more do you want from the man? 2 steals, 2 blocks to boot. Melo with the clutch 3 down the end as Lillard driving kicked to him. 21 points, 3 boards for Melo. Got to the line a lot, 10 points. I was gonna say he had a quiet game, but I was like, it seems like he's at the line every other shot he's taking. 10 free throws, 10 out of 10 for Melo, doing work there. And unfortunately for the Grizzlies, they're going home 35, 8 assists and 4 boards for Ja Morant, who had a rough start, but 24 points in the second half, just going crazy. I think it was 16 or 14 in the last quarter. Dylan Brooks, 20 points. Questionable times, but knocked down a lot of tough shots, kept them in it for most of this game. 4 or 5 from the 3-point line, 22 points, 17 boards for Valanciunas. Like I said, it's the European big man battle in this game, and Blazers are going to the playoffs. Blazers are going to face off against the Lakers. This one was super fun. I really hope the league finds a way to keep this play-in game situation going, as the final score 126-122. Blazers win by 4. Back and forth game, super fun besides like the first 4 or 5 minutes. Like I said, let me know what y'all think of this format. I think I'm gonna try to get every playoff game, if not everyone, like 95% of them. So let me know what y'all think, and we'll talk to y'all next time. Peace.